Hello, I'm Lou Harry, Quill editor and manager of publications and awards for the Society of Professional Journalists. One of the highlights of my year is seeing all of the top-notch journalistic work submitted to SPJ's Mark of Excellence Awards for college students. In a world that continues to present new challenges for journalists, the work I see each year, and not just from the winners, continues to inspire me and give me hope for the future. And that's the feedback we hear from judges as well. In this short video, I'll be explaining the Mark of Excellence process and outlining some of the changes in this year's MOE program, including new categories. You'll also see how to submit entries through our awards portal. First, I want to give you some idea of how the judging works. Most categories are judged on a regional level, with judges in each of our 12 SPJ regions reviewing all entries. The first place winners receive certificates and advance to national competition. Most are recognized at SPJ's 2023 regional conferences, with national winners showcased on spj.org and receiving plaques honoring their achievements. For the first time this year, some categories are national only, with entries immediately going to national judging. Most of these are new categories and categories that are important, but historically have had lower numbers of entries. In future years, some of these may expand to include regional judging as well. So always check the rules for each category. If the category says national only, it does not mean it has to be a national story. It just means that the judging will be only national, not regional. The contest doesn't end on the national level, though. A Best in Show, we call it the MOE Award, will be given for the overall best entry among the single topic national winners. The MOE winner will be honored at the SDX Awards event in the company of our professional award winners. As of this recording, a decision has not been made as to whether this will be an online or live event. Stay tuned for that. Now, in addition to physical awards and recognition, 2 awards carry cash prizes. The Corbin Gwaltney Award for Best Student Newspaper, large and small divisions, each is accompanied by a $5,000 prize, courtesy of the Chronicle of Higher Education. These award winners are celebrated at SPJ Student Summit at our national convention. Now, those of you who have entered in previous years will see some changes in the categories themselves, including some exciting new categories this time around. There's now a national-only category for retail/small business journalism, and all platforms will compete together on this. Student work can now compete in science/environmental/climate reporting, as well as investigative journalism. Both of these are for all platforms and national only. On the art side, we have new categories for illustration and another for photo essay/slideshow. Both will have regional and national competitions. Now, please note, when entering photo competitions, the number of photos required, pay attention to that. If you're entering a category asking for a single photo, but there are more on the pages you submit, make sure the judges know which photo is being considered. In some cases, large and small school divisions have been eliminated. These include some of the photography and art categories. Just enter as you would normally. Now remember that you can submit as many entries as you like, but you can only submit a specific work in one category. The exception is in some art categories where you can submit the artwork or video work and the text, broadcast, or audio in separate categories. Please keep in mind that the deadline for submission is January 23rd. The earlier you have the material in, the less stress for you and your advisors. Also, you're welcome to send any questions you have my way. You can reach me at awards@spj.org. Make sure you read the category-specific instructions and the overall instructions for the Mark of Excellence Awards. I look forward to reading your work and turning it over to the judges. And now Zoe Berg will take over to explain the entry process.
Thanks, Lou. When you're ready to enter the Mark of Excellence Awards, simply go online to spj.org/a-moe.asp. That will take you to the MOE Awards site, where you can view general information, eligibility requirements, rules, and more. You can also see a breakdown of all the categories by going to the Categories page. Once you know what you want to submit, click Enter Online to be taken to our awards platform. Select the MOE Awards to go to the login screen. We do not keep login information from previous years, and your spj.org login will not work for the awards platform. So if you haven't already, you'll need to make a new account. First, create a username and password. This can be the same as last year's. Then fill in your information. And make sure you verify which region in so you can compete in the correct regional competitions. Once you submit your registration, you'll be taken back to the login screen where you can log in. You'll need to select the MOE Awards competition again to load your awards dashboard. This will be where all of the awards you are entering are listed. To create an entry, simply click the orange button. Now you'll need to fill in the information about your entry, starting with your college or university. Then select the category you'd like to enter. Remember, each contestant can enter as many categories as desired, but cannot submit more than 2 entries per category. Once you've selected the main category and subcategory, you can check the description again. Then continue filling in the information for the work, including the title, a brief description, the date published or broadcast, the outlet's name, and who the entry is by. Please note up to 4 people can be named on the entry, otherwise it should be submitted as staff. Then verify that your contact information is correct. Fill in how you'll be able to reach during the summer. This is important because some awards are announced or mailed after the school year ends. Then input your advisor's contact information. Once all of your information is entered, select if you are an SPJ member or non-member. SPJ members receive a $10 discount, but they'll need to enter their name and member ID. Once that's entered, or if you're not a member, click Continue to be taken to the page to upload your materials. Here you'll see the categories descriptions again and have a way to submit your work as a PDF, Microsoft Word document, or as a link. A cover letter explaining your entry is optional but should be limited to 100 words. If you're submitting a cover letter or supplemental materials, make sure you check the box to indicate that. Once your files have been uploaded, a green confirmation bar will pop up. Some categories may require multiple files, so you will be able to submit multiple links and/or documents for the same entry. Be sure to check the rules and requirements for the specific category to verify what is needed. Once you have everything uploaded, click the orange button to continue at the bottom of the page. This will take you to the review page where you can see all the documents uploaded and check the entry details. It's very important to double check this information because entries that are incomplete or entered in the wrong division or category will be disqualified. Please note that if an entry is disqualified, you will be notified but will not have your entry fee refunded. Once you have verified the entry details are correct, acknowledge that you've read the statements at the bottom of the page and click Add Entry to Cart. Now you'll be taken to your cart where you can see all the entries you have pending submission. When you've entered everything that you want to submit, click on Checkout. Now you'll be able to fill in your payment information. SPJ accepts credit card, money orders, and checks. Once you've entered your payment information and click Submit, you'll be taken to a confirmation page which serves as a receipt and details the entries you submitted. Then you're all set. Thank you for your interest in entering SPJ's Mark of Excellence Awards. Be sure to get everything in by the January 23rd deadline, and good luck. We look forward to reading, viewing, and listening to your work soon.